Today, it's all about putting in the work. I'm going to show you my simple strategies to come up with small, realistic, but actionable plans to achieve your goal. I hope you are ready and excited as I am to take action today. What is up, beautiful people? For those who don't know me, my name is Max and I'm just an average guy who is on a mission to become the better version of myself. I will share my tips and tricks that help me achieve my goals. My mission here is to help you to become the best version of yourself day by day. If this is a topic that interests you, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and smash the like button if you feel pumped up. We are gonna come up with actionable plans that will propel you towards your goal. Woo! Yeah! I know the past 3 videos might not feel like you are doing much to accomplish your goal. It's okay, we're gonna come up with a game plan today. However, the action plans from my previous 2 videos are there to prepare your mind to be ready to take on the challenges ahead of you. If you have not yet watched my previous videos of the series, well, you should stop right now. Thank you very much. Stop right now. Thank you very much. And go check those videos out. I will link them in the description down below. Come back and join us when you have those action items completed. We now have a tangible goal you set out, and you have your why. Accomplishing this goal is very important to you. You did some research on how to accomplish it. You also have a full week worth of activities with priority levels set out. Now let's use those materials that you come up with and let's formulate your game plans. When we come up with game plan, we need to make sure the game plan actionable should be SMART. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. Today, I'm going to use my situation 2 years ago as an example to show how my game plan was fitting in the SMART criteria. My goal at the time was simply lose 5 pounds within a month, and I know in order to do that, I need to start exercising, I need to eat clean, I need to rest properly. At that time, I was so used to eat out every day because I was working in the kitchen and I was working long hours. So even on my days off, I was eating out with my friends, trying to catch up with them. I was smoking a pack a day, making me hard to breathe when I tried to do any sort of exercise. So I tried to avoid it at all. I was spending about 2 hours per day consuming video content after work as my relaxation, which makes me sleep later than I should, and I was constantly tired. With losing 5 pounds in mind, I start to review my weekly activities. Now, remember the 80-20 rules I mentioned in my last videos? 80% of the effect is due to 20% of the cost. What I did was to isolate the activities that have priority level 3 and below. Then I focus on replacing 20% of those activities with my game plan. I either reduced the amount of time I spent on those less important activities or I got rid of them completely. My game plan was simple: jog or walk for at least 20 minutes minimum twice a week. Pack my own lunch 3 times a week and sleep 1 hour early on weekdays. As you can see, my game plan is really specific, very attainable. I know I can keep this up with this plan for a long time. I have set out a time frame. It's measurable by reps and time. I'm not changing a lot to accommodate my game plan. This is actually very easy and it's very laid back for most people. Now, for those judgmental people out there,
well, you're so weak. You should just work out like 5 days a week, do the squats and deadlift.
For those people out there, I got 3 words for you. I don't care. Here comes the very key to today's topic on formulating a game plan. Matter of fact, you can actually forget everything I just talked about for the last 3 minutes. Take this home with you, which is work at your own pace, but be a man or woman of your word. Whatever you set out to do, make sure you hold yourself accountable and commit to it. Don't set a game plan that works for The Rock or whoever you look up to, because that's not sustainable to you. Understand their path and your game plan should help you move towards that direction. But you should not 100% mimic their plan because we are all different. You might not able to sustain that change. Like I said before, we should be focusing on creating the right habit to achieve long-lasting results. Remember that. Do you know about 70% of lottery jackpot winners go bankrupt within 5 years? They're not ready for those amount of money due to lack of good habits in the beginning. What's the point of making it all but surely lose it after? So focus on creating a long-lasting habit. Lastly, I want to encourage you all to take action today and not to be afraid to make mistakes along the way. I mean, seriously, what's the worst that can happen? Try to turn a car's direction without the car actually moving forward. It would be pretty hard. So the important thing to reach your goal is simply take small action. Just do it. I think Nike should sponsor my next video. Okay, that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Start taking small actions towards your goal. And remember, I am here for you. Leave a comment down below on what action are you about to take. Leave a feedback, encouragement, or what would you like to see in the future video down below. It will be greatly appreciated. You can also message me offline if you need any assistance from me. I will do my best to help. So, until next time, peace.